Like always, well, not always. Thank goodness it's not always. But I hate to have to open the podcast this way, but then I also get the honor of opening the podcast this way because I love to give the flowers. So we got to give some rest wells, man. Unfortunately, we have recently lost North Carolina's own Roberta Flack. Rest well to the queen, Roberta Flack. For those who don't know who Roberta Flack is, she's a singer-songwriter and pianist, okay? Not just a singer, not just a songwriter. She's also a musician, right? She passed just recently of cardiac arrest at the beautiful age of 88 years old. She is now an ancestor looking over us, but her time here was simply amazing. Simply amazing. Did y'all know that Roberta Flack was a high school teacher? Did y'all know that she actually gave private lessons to people and also taught in high schools? Did y'all know that? I mean, every time one of our greats pass on and become an ancestor, and I have to sit and reflect on their time and do a little research on their time, I'm always mesmerized and blown away by the accomplishments and the lives that these wonderful people have lived. So when I came across that little tidbit, I was like, wow, that's crazy, a teacher. But it's very befitting because I felt like with her music, she taught us a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like for y'all, again, for those who don't know about Roberta Flack, we're talking about Killing Me Softly, right? Killing Me Softly. You know, Killing Me Softly, like the one that Lauryn Hill blessed that y'all all know, that came from the Queen Roberta Flack. I mean, let's just give it, you know what I'm saying? We gotta give that love where it's due, right? Not only was she best known for Killing Me Softly with his song, she also was known for Where Is the Love? Where is the love? Boom, boom. Where is the love? Like, y'all know this song, right? Where's the love? Crazy. The closer I get to you. Boom, boom, boom. I'm in my old head bag right now, man. I'm in my old head bag right now because the closer I get to you, I'm not sure like how y'all used to vibe, but that's some player on Saturday. You know what I mean? You cleaning the house. That's everywhere. That's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Where's the Love was everywhere. Killing Me Softly, another crazy record upon other records. Now, she also did these records with Donny Hathaway. So I'm talking about in the presence of legends. Listen, legends in the presence of legends. That's how you know, mix up. But 5-time Grammy award-winning Roberta Flack. She won Grammys for Killing Me Softly, because she also had an album called Killing Me Softly, and then she had a single called Killing Me Softly with his song. So she won 2 Grammys for that. She won Grammys for Where's the Love, Records of the Year, but upon other accolades, man, like such a glorious time here. And she's left us with beautiful art. She's left us with a blueprint. And we just want to say thank you so much, Miss Roberta Flack. We send all of our peace, love, and infinite energy to the family, to everybody mourning, to all the fans mourning. And we just want to say job well done, Miss Roberta Flack. Thank you so much for blessing us. Not only did we lose Miss Roberta Flack, we also lost Miss Volletta Wallace. For those who don't know who Miss Volletta Wallace is, that is the mother of Mr. Christopher Wallace, aka the notorious B.I.G. baby. You understand me? So we just lost Miss Volletta Wallace. She passed away of natural causes at the beautiful age of 72. Again, another retired school teacher, right? Retired school teacher and the founder of the Christopher Wallace Memorial Foundation. This foundation was put in play after the untimely demise of Biggie, right? And the point of the foundation is that it's an organization, a nonprofit organization that's meant to provide educational resources and opportunity to inner city. So basically kids like me who grew up in the projects, you know what I'm saying? Who grew up in very limited resources, not clearly being able to see the forest through the trees sometimes. And to have people who understand that and want to invest their time, invest their money, invest their resources into what we got going on, I commend her. You know what I'm saying? And the illest part, well, not the illest part, but one of the illest parts about the Christopher Wallace Foundation is the slogan, Think B-I-G. Woo! Think big, man. Dog. Biggie is one of the greatest, right? And to know that the vessel that brought us Biggie, continued to keep his legacy alive once he passed, and she has now passed on to become an ancestor. Man, bro, time is moving too fast, man. Time is moving too fast. We're getting old. I'm getting old. It's a blessing to get old. But as you grow old, you start to lose people that you admire. You start to lose friends. Speaking of that, rest well to my brother, Isaiah Ledger. Rest well, King. Rest well, King. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who's very near and dear to my heart. And to, you know, a bunch of my homies from Cleveland, and we just lost him as well. You know what I'm saying? So rest well to the King. He's now become an ancestor. But Miss Vanilla Wallace, let's see. Biggie was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Not sure if y'all knew that. He got inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. His mother had the honor and privilege of giving a speech on his behalf. She says, as a mother, I am extremely proud of his accomplishments. You know, I still see such a young man at a young age, and sadly, he's not here to witness all of this. But it is an astute honor. And as a mother, I'm just elated for that. She also says many of his songs speak truth. She said it might be gritty, and maybe the language is kind of out there, but it was honest. She says there was nothing fake about what he was doing. I think for such a young man to resonate such honesty in his lyrics is awesome. I mean, those of us who know Biggie's lyrics understands what she's talking about in terms of the grit, right? And a lot of provocative things that may have come out of it. But one thing that anybody who loves Biggie knows, that he was a hell of a storyteller. His flow, that bounce in his flow, the storytelling ability made you feel like you was a part of actually what was going on, and you could see it. And that felt real as anything. So also for his mom to connect and say that he spoke from an honest place also adds validity to his career. You know what I'm saying? Again, having the vessel that brought us Christopher Wallace, brought us Biggie. Amazing. Listen, when Biggie passed, it said that he left an estate of about $10 million. Her taking over that estate, she now leaves his kids with an estimated value, from what they say, of over 160 million, creating generational wealth and keeping his legacy alive. Again, bravo, bravo, bravo to Miss Volletta Wallace. Thank you so much for being the vessel. Thank you so much for teaching the youth. Thank you so much for continuing to guide the youth, even after the untimely demise of your son, and finding the strength to sow seeds into us. You know what I mean? Speaking against gun violence, giving kids opportunities. You will forever be missed in the physical, but we're so grateful that you were here with us, and you've left all of us a legacy. Man, thank you. Man, I'm telling you, y'all, it's really tough to open the podcast this way, but it's also something that I also take pride in, because I think it's very important that we acknowledge those who come before us, because they've laid a blueprint for us. They showed us which way to go. And they deserve it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this life is not easy. So if you can make a name for yourself in this life where people will remember you and you have a legacy, that's to be celebrated. That's to be celebrated, man. So again, Miss Roberta Flack, Miss Volletta Wallace, rest well, from the from me and the AndParlay family to you and your family. All right. All right, look,